The Journey of Freya. Copyright 2024, Asa Milila, all rights reserved. Freya, the daughter of Frigg, queen of the gods, was a vision of beauty and grace, captivating all who met her. Yet, despite the comforts of her privileged life in Asgard, Freya yearned for something more. Deep within her heart burned a desire for adventure and a longing to prove herself as a warrior. Her days were filled with lessons in diplomacy, healing, and the arts, but Freya often found herself sneaking away to the training grounds. There, she would watch the warriors spar, their swords clashing and shields ringing with the sound of battle. Her mother, Frigg, disapproved of Freya's fascination with combat, fearing for her safety. But Freya's determination was unyielding. She knew her destiny lay beyond the gilded halls of Valhalla. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the snow-capped mountains, Freya ventured into the enchanted forest bordering Asgard. The forest was a place of ancient magic, where the spirits of the land whispered secrets to those who listened. As she wandered among the towering trees, Freya felt a sense of freedom and excitement she had never known. Deeper into the forest, she stumbled upon a clearing bathed in the soft glow of moonlight. At its center stood a magnificent tree, its branches adorned with shimmering leaves of gold and silver. Drawn to the tree, Freya reached out and touched its trunk. Instantly, a surge of energy coursed through her, and her vision blurred. The world around her shifted, and she found herself standing before a grand figure, a wise and ancient being known as the Norn, the weaver of fate. "Freya," the Norn spoke, her voice resonating like a chorus of distant echoes. "You seek to prove yourself and fulfill your destiny. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, but your heart is strong and your spirit unyielding. You are destined for greatness, but first, you must embark on a journey of self-discovery." Freya listened intently, her heart pounding with anticipation. "What must I do, Norn? How can I begin this journey?" The Norn's eyes gleamed with wisdom. "You must travel to the realm of Midgard, where a great darkness threatens the land. There you will find allies and face trials that will test your courage and strength. Only then will you unlock the true power within you." With a nod of determination, Freya accepted the Norn's guidance. She knew her journey would be perilous, but the thought of adventure filled her with excitement and purpose. The Norn granted her a golden amulet, imbued with ancient magic, to aid her on her quest. Returning to Valhalla, Freya packed her belongings, donned a suit of lightweight armor, and strapped a finely crafted sword to her side. Before leaving, she sought out her mother to bid her farewell. Frigg's eyes were filled with a mixture of pride and concern as she embraced her daughter. "Freya, my dear, you have always been headstrong and brave. Remember that you carry the love and blessings of your family with you. Be wise, be cautious, and trust in your heart." With those parting words, Freya set out on her journey to Midgard. She traveled through enchanted forests, crossed mighty rivers, and scaled treacherous mountains. Along the way, she encountered various creatures, both friend and foe, and learned valuable lessons about the world and herself. One evening, as she camped by a sparkling river, Freya sensed a presence approaching. She turned to see a tall, imposing figure clad in dark armor, an enigmatic warrior named Sigrun. The two locked eyes, sensing a kindred spirit in one another. "Who are you?" Freya asked, her hand resting on the hilt of her sword. Sigrun smiled, a glint of amusement in his eyes. "I am Sigrun, a warrior on a quest of my own, but I sense that our paths are meant to cross. Perhaps we can aid each other on this journey." Freya's curiosity was piqued. Despite his mysterious demeanor, she felt a sense of trust in Sigrun. "Very well, Sigrun. We shall travel together and face whatever challenges lie ahead." As they continued their journey, Freya and Sigrun shared stories of their pasts and their hopes for the future. They encountered treacherous landscapes and formidable foes, but their combined strength and determination saw them through each trial. One fateful night, as they rested by a roaring fire, Freya felt a stirring within her golden amulet. The Norn's words echoed in her mind, and she knew that their greatest challenge was yet to come. "We must prepare, Sigrun," Freya said, her voice steady. "The darkness that threatens Midgard grows stronger, but together we can face it and emerge victorious." Sigrun nodded, his eyes filled with resolve. "Indeed, Freya, our journey has only just begun, and I believe that we are destined to achieve great things." Their journey led them to an ancient ruin hidden deep within a forest. The ruins were remnants of a once great civilization, now overgrown with ivy and shrouded in mystery. As they explored the crumbling structures, they discovered carvings and inscriptions hinting at a powerful artifact hidden within. "We must find this artifact," Freya said, her eyes filled with determination. "It may hold the key to defeating the darkness that threatens Midgard." Sigrun nodded in agreement, his gaze scanning the ruins for any signs of danger. "But we must be cautious. The ruins are likely guarded by ancient magic and formidable creatures." As they ventured deeper, they encountered a series of trials. The first was a labyrinth of twisting corridors and hidden traps. With Sigrun's keen senses and Freya's agility, they navigated the maze, avoiding pitfalls and cleverly disguised snares. The second trial brought them face to face with enchanted guardians, stone statues that came to life when intruders approached. The guardians were relentless, their movements precise and coordinated. Freya and Sigrun fought with all their might, their swords clashing against the stone with resounding force. Through skill, strategy, and teamwork, they defeated the guardians and pressed on. The final trial was a test of the heart. A sorceress emerged, conjuring visions of Freya's past and fears. Freya confronted her doubts and reaffirmed her commitment to protecting Midgard. The sorceress, satisfied, granted them the glowing crystal, a powerful artifact that would aid them in their quest. With the crystal in hand, Freya and Sigrun continued their journey, their bond stronger than ever. They traveled through desolate wastelands, their resolve unshaken as they approached the heart of darkness, a towering citadel ruled by a malevolent sorcerer. The final battle was fierce. The sorcerer unleashed torrents of dark energy, but Freya and Sigrun fought with unwavering determination. Drawing upon the crystal's power, Freya channeled its energy into her attacks, her sword glowing with a brilliant light. Sigrun, wielding his mighty blade, fought with unmatched skill and resolve. In the end, their combined strength shattered the sorcerer's staff, and the darkness dissipated. The people of Midgard rejoiced, freed from the sorcerer's tyranny. Freya and Sigrun were hailed as heroes, their courage and inspiration to all. As they returned to Asgard, Freya felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had proven herself as a warrior and fulfilled her destiny. But more importantly, she had discovered the strength and love within her heart. Standing atop a hill overlooking the golden fields of Asgard, Freya and Sigrun embraced their future with hope and joy. Their journey had been one of self-discovery, courage, and love, and they knew that together they could face whatever challenges lay ahead. The journey of Freya was far from over, but with the love and strength they had found, they were prepared to face whatever destiny had in store. The end. Follow, like, and share to support the author.